My family edited my eyes out of every photo until I finally said number. I was born with 2 different eyes. One brown, one gray. Complete heterocromia, and in most parts of the world, that's considered rare, unique, even beautiful, but not where I grew up. In my country, almost everyone looks similar. Same hair, same eye color, same features, and standing out isn't always subtle or repetitive. Sometimes it's corrected. From as early as I can remember, my eyes were treated like something temporary, like a mistake that could be fixed if we just tried hard enough. My mom used to tell me, "Don't worry, we'll make it look normal in pictures." And she did. Every family photo, edited every school portrait, retouched, the brown eye copied and pasted over the gray one. It sounds small when I say it out loud, but imagine being 6 years old and seeing a photo of yourself and realizing the version your family prefers doesn't even look like you. I didn't think much of it at first. Kids adapt, kids normalize things, but as I got older, the message became clearer. When weddings came around, I was told to wear colored contact lenses. When extended family visited, I was told not to draw attention. When strangers asked questions, my mom would answer before I could. "Oh, it's just lighting. It's a minor condition. It will fade." It never faded, but something else did. My comfort. By the time I was a teenager, I had internalized it. My eyes were a flaw. Not dangerous, not disabling, just socially inconvenient. And in my family, image mattered. My sister had a small bump on her nose once, a tiny one, barely noticeable. I never thought twice about it, but my mom did. By 22, my sister had surgery, not because she wanted it, but because she was told, "It will be better for your future." I remember watching her come home after the procedure, bruised and swollen, pretending she was happy about it. That was the moment I understood something. In our house, appearances weren't preferences. They were obligations. Then I moved abroad, university, a new country, a new culture. For the first time in my life, I stopped wearing contacts. The first day I went to class without them, I was nervous. I kept waiting for someone to stare, whisper, laugh. Instead, a girl in my economics class said, "Your eyes are amazing." I thought she was joking. She wasn't. Over time, more people commented. Professors, classmates, random baristas. Some called them striking. Some called them intense. One person told me they made me look like I had old movie energy. I started to realize something shocking. Outside of my family's world, I wasn't flawed. I was interesting. That shift didn't happen overnight. Years of conditioning don't disappear because of compliments, but slowly I stopped apologizing for my face. And then I met her. My girlfriend, the first time we talked, she held eye contact a little too long. I thought maybe I had something on my... Later she told me, "I've never seen eyes like yours. I knew I had to talk to you." For 8 years, she never once suggested I hide them. Not in photos, not at events, not around her family. If anything, she'd move into better lighting just so they showed more. And for the first time, I felt fully seen, not corrected, not edited, seen. A few months ago, I proposed. She said yes. We decided to have a small engagement dinner back in my home country so both families could meet. I hadn't visited in over a year. A week before the dinner, my mom called me. Her voice was calm, almost casual. "For the engagement dinner," she said, "please wear lenses. It's the first impression for her family. We don't want unnecessary questions." I laughed. I thought she was joking. She wasn't, she continued. It's not about you. It's about the family image. That sentence hit harder than I expected. Not about me. It has always been about me. About hiding me. I didn't argue on the phone. I just said I'd think about it. When I told my fiancée, she went quiet, not angry, not dramatic, just quiet. Then she said something I'll never forget. I'll support whatever you choose, but I hope one day you stop shrinking yourself. Shrinking yourself. That's what I had been doing my entire life. Making myself smaller, less noticeable, less inconvenient. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about childhood photos, about my sister's surgery, about my nephew growing up in the same environment. What message would I be sending if I showed up with lenses? That even now, at almost 30, I still believe something is wrong with me, or worse, that I agree with them. I FaceTimed my sister. She's under her own pressure, weddings, family expectations, cultural traditions. When I told her about the lenses, she sighed. I don't care about your eyes, she said, but if you don't wear them, Mom will make it about her. And I'm exhausted. I understood it wasn't just about appearance. It was about avoiding conflict. And in our family, peace is often purchased with silence. I almost agreed to wear them. I almost said, it's just one night. But I knew it wouldn't be one night. It would be every holiday, every family photo, my wedding, my children's events. There is never a convenient time to set a boundary. It's always not now. So I called my mom back. My voice was shaking, but I said it anyway. I'm not wearing contacts anymore, not for the dinner, not for future events. There was silence, then crying. She said I was choosing outsiders over family. She said people would judge us. She said I was being dramatic over something small. Small funny. How the things that shape you most are always called small. I didn't yell. I didn't insult her. I just said, I'm done hiding. The night of the engagement dinner arrived. I didn't wear the lenses. I looked in the mirror before leaving, and for the first time, I didn't feel nervous. I felt steady. When we arrived, her parents noticed immediately. Her mother smiled warmly and said, "Oh wow, they're even more beautiful in person." No shock, no discomfort, just kindness. My mom barely commented all evening, but something unexpected happened. Later in the night, my 14-year-old nephew came up to me. He looked at my eyes carefully. Then he said, "Uncle, you look like a superhero." I laughed, but I almost cried. Because maybe that's what this was about. Not rebellion, not drama, but showing someone younger that being different isn't something to erase, it's something to own. After the dinner, my mom hasn't been thrilled. She still makes comments sometimes, but she stopped asking about lenses, and I stopped explaining myself. Some boundaries don't need constant justification. They just need consistency. Looking back, I don't regret it. Not because it was dramatic, not because it was a big confrontation, but because it was quiet growth. For years, my photos were edited, but I'm not an edited version of myself anymore. And maybe that's the real transformation, not changing how others see you, but refusing to change yourself just to make them comfortable. If you're watching this and you've ever been told to hide a part of yourself, your accent, your skin, your scars, your personality, your dreams, ask yourself one question. Are you protecting peace